How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another Silica video. So in today's video, again, we've got ourselves a beautiful patch. It's the first performance patch after the air units release. So we're just going to quickly go through this, and yeah, we're going to have a little look and see what we can see inside of the game as well. It's not going to be covering everything though, because most of it is actually behind the curtain. So like performance with the AI and units and checkings and stuff like that. But I'll try and show as much as I can of the physical and cosmetic stuffs. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, subscribe and hit that bell notification button. Join me on Sunday, this Sunday the 5th of November for Silica Sundays at 7 PM UK time. I will be giving away one key to Silica to you. All you have to do is join in the chat and enter the giveaway. Yeah, on Sunday. So if you haven't already got the game, or if you've got a friend that doesn't have the game, you want them to get it, this is your chance to win a key. Anyway, we are going to be jumping into the patch notes now. So we are now on update 0.8.5. So let's have a look at the full changelog. Added turbo thrust SFX to gunship and fighter. I can actually show you that. It's like a whooshing sound. Turbo thrust, whooshing from turbo. Pretty nice change. So we'll have a look at that as well. The gunship appearance has been changed as well. I believe the gunship looks better than what it did in the previous one. It definitely looks more like an Apache over what it looked like before, which was like something from G-Police, like the G-Police helicopter, or the I think it was like a helicopter from Tom Clancy's Endgame, I think, or End War. I think it's End War actually. So yeah, it's changed now to more of a futuristic looking Apache type like gunship. So yeah, we'll have a look at that. Improved performance on hit detection on infantry and aliens by disabling hit colliders when it's not needed. So there's another background thing I was talking about. Improved minor performance of sensor system by checking whether the target has already been detected before checking distance. Improved performance of unit AI when reading and writing values on their blackboards. Target info, for example. Fixed runaway memory impact by AI due to read and write and values on their blackboard as it used generics. Null pointer strategic caused several null issues. You actually did see these in the command console. If you ever watch my streams and watch me going into the command console, constantly you'd see like null this, null that popping up as well. That was actually causing an issue for FPS as well. Garbage collection when it reaches 14 GB for now. So if you don't know what garbage collection is, basically it when, for example, the memory hits 14 GB used, it will do a almost like a wipe. Now I actually have this automatically embedded on my system somewhere. There's that intelligent standby list cleaner, which kind of does the same thing. It basically refreshes total memory. Basically is built into the game now as well. So when you're playing, if your game freezes for a little bit all of a sudden, that is the reason why. It's doing a garbage collection. I think I just shut down my intelligent list cleaner. Yeah, I did. Okay, I'll open that back up in a minute. Target detection now synchronized to clients. Fire projectile speed from 500 meters a second to 800 meters a second. Improved. Optimized damage grid performance. Used to check whether projectiles intersect units. Optimized thruster FX on air vehicles. Basically, I believe this is to do with when you boost with the fighter or the gunship. At one point, it was like it was weird. It was like locked behind the frames where it would like flicker, and that's now been improved, so that no longer happens. Turrets calculate targets on clients, lowering performance. Sensors no longer ticked on clients, improving performance. Commander AI did not build Colossus, Defiler, Dragonfly, and the Wasp. Now they do. And the Harvester ramp and outpost elevator issues, they were disabled due to the new optimization that has now been fixed. So the elevators and the ramp for the Harvesters now fixed as well. And if you don't understand what that means, basically in the beta branch, I think it was like 2 patches ago in the beta branch, you could not board the Harvester because of the ramp. You just go straight through it. And pretty much any elevator as well. If you're still in the elevator, it will just go straight through you. So, but yeah, that is the fixes for the game. Now, let me just open up my intelligent... Actually, I'm not going to be able to find it. Never mind. It's all good. We don't need it anyway. We don't need it for Silica. So we're going to open up Silica, and we're gonna show you. We're going to show you what we've got. Would help if I open Steam to start with, eh? Oh, speaking of which, I've even updated Silica. It won't take long if I haven't. No, I haven't even updated it. Oh, God. Okay, well, it's not going to take long to download. As you can see, it's actually going very, very quickly. Boom, and we're done. I'd say we're done. Let's have a look. Okay, it's just rebuilding. Right, guys, well, while that is going through, we are just going to have a little look again at the previous patch notes, because I didn't actually cover the air release. I actually did it by stream instead, so I didn't actually do a video on the update for the air units. Let's see where the air unit release patch is. Here it is. So if you did miss on the air unit release, basically there's a new air factory, there's a gunship, fighter, dropship, and a bomber. Also, you've got the Grand Spawning Cyst, the Colossal Spawning Cyst, the Anti-Air Rocket Turret, and Monument Valley as a map. I will actually go onto Monument Valley so you guys can see it if you haven't already seen it. UI indicators for stuck units and RTS, which is basically if a unit is not moving, or if it's stuck on something and it cannot move, you'd get a little UI up the top left-hand corner of your screen saying stuck, or cannot move, or idle. Basically just prompting you to move that unit. Added unit cap for strategy game mode. Now this is mainly just so you can basically just like cap yourself, so you don't have like too much of a performance hit. You can go from, it's not number based basically, well it is, but you don't really know what the numbers are. It's like, yeah, low, medium, high, and infinite. So if you want like a low capped game, then you would go low, medium for the standard, high, and then infinite if you just want to go absolutely nuts. So yeah. Camera behind vehicles now move upwards when looking up to allow a better view. So that's good, because when you used to aim at aircraft with like tanks, your turret used to be able to get in the way. Now it's a lot better and a lot easier to aim directly up. Improved rifle animations, SMG animations, FPS camera smoothness, and infantry movement over mild terrain as well. And then some minor issues that were fixed. Assist popping effect and alien unit completion. Floodlights for factories. I think I've said this in a previous video, but I had a hand in putting those in. Description of gunships, fighter, dropship, and bomber. MG turrets research facility at tier 1. Same with the AA turrets as well at tier 3. Weak point on the belly of the Goliath. Strong points on the front legs. Aircraft are slower thermal using afterburners. Level detail models and alien air creatures for performance. Aircraft starts landed when produced to allow players to quickly hop in to the pad. Now before that, they used to just take off and you'd have to try and claim them, and it became a right issue because they would fly around and try and land for you, but it took a while. Constructible units structured show incorrect durability. Oh, well, there we go. Never mind. I was like, wait, what happened? Anyway, while that loads up. Turrets occasionally spam cannot send RPC to script. Elevator janky bouncing still mild but improved later. That's been improved since then. Idle harvester shrimp icon appears with wrong client. Thank you, Dram. I'm trying to complete these patch notes for you as well, guys. While I've got you here, because why not, eh? I think it's taken me back to Silica, hasn't it? It has indeed. Let me see if I can do it one more time. Now, last time I did this, it did crash my PC. There we go. Okay. Change rocket, the fighter's rocket to large missiles, corresponding damage and effects. Basically, there were small rockets before that, and now they've gone back to larger missiles. Heavy vehicle factory no longer needs a light vehicle factory to be built. Ultra heavy, it doesn't need the heavy. Health and armor for wasps, dragonfly, firebug, and the impaler all been changed. Goliath's been changed as well. Shrimp extraction speed reduced. Shrimp cost increased. Rolling speed increased for the Goliath. Gunship rockets now forward facing. Gunship minigun damage. Now this on its own basically just turned the gunship into like the best aircraft in the game, and I still say that now, hands down. Gunship left maneuverable but strafes better at lower forward speed. Fire is less maneuverable but faster forward speed. Heavy armored car MG cannot aim down as much. Hover tank cannot aim down as much. This is to kind of help crabs out with attacking. Turret build time at 80 for each one. The cysts no longer need the lesser cysts to be built. Reduce bomber health, reduce fire health. Bomber turn rate has been reduced. Human Vehicle MG turrets aim upwards more, improve the SMG sounds. Spread and damage improve for the gunship, along with the rocket appearance as well. Improved unit pathfinding, route and processing both aliens and humans. Aircraft AI modeling handling as well has been improved. The known issues though actually are still being fixed. Like for example, Monument Valley harvesters are still getting stuck, but that's because of the sheer amount of terrain. Performance is top priority, as we can see. The patch, which I was discussing like 5 minutes ago by the sounds of it, is literally for performance, so we're actually seeing that coming through now. And the transport vehicles are not transporting AI just yet, but that is going to be on Dram's list. But let's get into Silica, shall we? Cool. Looks like I covered 2 patch notes in today's video, so we are going to be jumping into, let me just double check, I think we'll be going into strategy quickly. I will activate cheats, so yeah, you're going to see the cheats on regardless to what's happening today. I'm going to show you guys the gunship and whatnot as well, so I'm going to have to spawn it in. We are just going to be firing up a game mode. We're on Monument Valley as well. We're going to go single player. We're going to just leave on medium. As you can see, the unit cap there. We've got low, medium, high, and infinite. If you want the definite numbers, I can get them for you. Dram has told me. I've just forgotten, and I've lost the notes for them. But, yeah, it's like 200 on medium, I believe. And then high is like 500, and then infinite is infinite. I believe that's the numbers off the top of my head. But they may be different, so I do apologize, guys, if they are. Here we go. Whew. Now, if I do remember correctly, Monument Valley does take a little bit to load because it is a big boy map and it's got a lot of terrain. There we go. Right. So we're actually going to add the aliens in this one. So we're going to have Sol. We're going to go Sol quickly. Let's show you the gunship first. Where are we spawning, actually? I might quickly just take control command. Yeah, I may. Hold on. Let's quickly take control of commander. Actually, it doesn't even matter. I know where we spawned. There's no real good areas anyway. We'll just get the refinery down over here because it's probably the closest plot to Bolterium. Even though it's not going to matter. Well, I don't even know why I've done that. I can just activate cheats and be done with it. So we're going to activate cheats. I can see there's still some Collider stuff going on, but that is going to be worked on. Most of it is not of issue anyway. So let's bring up the. I just realised the AI is controlling my soldier. Let's bring up the spawn menu, and we're going to spawn in the gunship quickly. We are Sol, so that is the gunship. Now, if you remember the old excuse me, no. I need you, thank you, sir. Right, let's land him because the AI won't land him. I won't take off afterwards. Okay. Okay, I was totally wrong. Apparently the AI can take off the gunship. Okay, never mind. So we're going to keep control of the gunship. So you currently see it's a bit of a different model. Still pretty similar, except for we've got rocket pods now on the bottom of its wings. We've got some jets at the back as well. You can see there. We've got little jets on the sides and loads on the bottom as well. And you kind of hear the whooshing sound, like wind passing through, like aerodynamics. That is going to be the same on the fighter as well. The machine gun for it, still really good. And the missiles as well. Pretty good as well. I do love this gunship. It's probably my favourite aircraft in the game so far. Yeah. I don't think anything beats this hands down. It could take down a fighter at, you know, close quarters. Yeah, okay, you got missiles that can lock on, but they're not entirely accurate. So you can still outperform a fighter. But yeah. I do feel like this is the harassing aircraft where you'd go for the aliens, like eco, go for the shrimps, go for the biocaches, and try and deal a decisive blow that way. Right, so we'll land the gunship, and we'll show you some more. So I'm pretty sure he's going to take him off. Yep. Okay, so yeah, the AI can take the gunships and just you know, move them around. Fair enough. Right. Oh yes, harvesters. So apparently the harvesters have been improved. I mean, this harvester seems to be working absolutely fine. They were. Now, guys, if you are up to date with Silica on the forums, there was a funny moment with these harvesters where they were actually, like, flying. That was today. It's been fixed since then, so they're no longer flying. But it was quite a funny one. But yeah, there's been a lot of improvements around these harvesters. They did take up a lot of stuff for frame rates, but they have now been improved since then. So it's good to hear. It's good to hear. And frames seem to be relatively stable at the moment. I know we're just starting a game, but frame rates seem to be relatively nice at the moment, which is good. Yeah, right. We're gonna get the fighter in so you can see the fighter's projectile speed. So here's the fighter. Same with the whooshing sound again as well. There's the missiles. Oh yeah, by the way, guys, if you've not already seen Monument Valley, here is Monument Valley. As you can see, it's very much a pillared map. Loads of cover. Great for aircraft, both alien and human. And the only issue with the map so far is just because the harvesters don't behave themselves, and they do get stuck quite often because of this sheer amount of terrain. As soon as the harvesters have, like, you know, been sorted out, and Dram is working on it tirelessly, getting the AI correct and making sure that, you know, the colliders are sorted out and stuff as well. This map is probably going to be the best map in the game. Like, it is probably one of the funnest maps to play on. Like I said, so much cover. There's so many cheeky little hiding spots that you can get as well. And yeah, it's just an overall fun map to be on. You know what? There's not really much more I can go through, to be honest with you. I mean, most of it's all back-end stuff. The stuff I'm showing you now is from the previous update. I'm just keeping you guys up to date with it more than anything. Let's have a look here. I mean, we could show you the turrets quickly. I'll tell you what, we'll do that. We'll go back to base and we'll show you the turrets. And then what we can do is jump over to the aliens quickly as well. Just check out their buildings, because their building's part of the last update as well. So we'll just let the fire go. So the air factory is here. Boom. That is the air factory. I've kind of buried it in the sand, but you get the gist of it. Let's have a look at the turrets. So we have got ourselves standard turret, AA turret, and heavy turret. Now they are a little bit off the ground there, but I'm not really looking to go perfectly with them. So there you go. That is the general look of the turrets. You see these platforms here. This is where the AA turrets get mounted. You see these here. This is where the anti-infantry MG turrets get mounted to as well. So that's where they go. Right. So that's all for the humans. Now we are going to jump over to the aliens. So we are with the aliens now. And if you haven't already seen the buildings, you're about to see them now. Let me just find them. There. Right. So, we have got the Grand Spawning Cyst. And we have got the Colossal Spawning Cyst. So you can see how big the building is in comparison to the nest. So very, very big buildings indeed. There is the animation for cysts being popped for when units are being constructed. So you've seen that firsthand as well now. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to spawn the queen in. Where's the queen? Hello, Queenie. And you can nest there. There we go. The queen is nesting. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Like I said, it wasn't much of a like a showcase update. It's more like a read through, because of the most of the updates are performance based and all in the background. So guys, give it a go yourself. And like I said, join me on Sunday at 7 PM at UK time. We're going to be playing at Silica for most of the evening, and I'm going to be giving away one of those glorious Silica keys as well. And without further ado, guys, I will see you in the next one. Oh.